Welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. Today we're reviewing Slash by Joytoy. Now these are the same company that does Warhammer stuff. This is a smaller scale, like the Vintage Collection Star Wars, G.I. Joe, like 1/18 scale. Here's a figure art just so you can get an idea. They are smaller, but bulky. They're a little pricey. They could be anywhere from $30 to $40 shipped. You can't really get them in the States. You have to get them overseas. But if you're in other countries, you should be okay. Yeah, it comes with a lot of articulation. He also comes with a lot of accessories. And if he didn't, then I don't know if it'd be worth that kind of price point. But they packed him out, trust me. Let's go over his details first. As you can see, he's sharing the same body as Toka, excuse me. And I have not gotten Toka yet. I'm just kind of slow buying these. Slash is my favorite turtle, so I had to pick him up as soon as possible. I'm trying to get them in order. You've seen I have the turtles, I have Shredder, and I have Slash. Bebop and Rocksteady and some foot soldiers are on the way, and there's so many to collect. I just gotta slowly do it, a little bit each month, because it can get pricey real quick. But yeah, the details on him are just amazing, head to toe. Viacom. Interesting. Joytoy. Viacom, I guess, is their official company name. But whoops, stuff's falling. Yeah, I think he looks fantastic. He looks fantastic. Oh, I got him on top there. Looks like kunai roped into the top. Yeah, I mean, don't be fooled by the camera. Again, as you saw, he is on the smaller side, but I mean, compared to my hand, I don't know. I'm not going to do too many comparisons, but just to like other turtles. Let's get into, let's do his articulation actually first, and then we'll do accessories. So head is just on ball joint there, double barbell there, not double neck peg though, unfortunately, but it does get a lot of range for 1/18 scale, 3 3/4 inch figure. These kind of move. I don't think he's got a butterfly. No butterfly. Arms can raise. He's got a bicep cut, which is really nice. I don't think, are these double jointed? I don't, kind of. I don't know. Single jointed, 90 degrees. And then this is on like a free floating ball peg there, the same as his neck. So that's really nice. Get a lot of range there. And then you get the not double stomach here. It's going to give that illusion because the belt's going to move around and stuff like that. But this bottom piece is one piece and the top part is one piece. Or am I wrong? No, actually, I'm wrong. It is 3 pieces. So this is one, that's another, and then that is another. Huh. It is his like entire crotch piece. I thought it was just the belt. No, see the whole thing moving? Huh. Discovering stuff together here. So yeah, double crunch there, and that's pretty good considering, I mean, he's a turtle, you know what I mean? That's really good. Side to side. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, I'm surprised. Here, take a look up his shell, if we can see that. He is a little, I mean, well, let me back up. Let's finish his articulation and then I'll talk about that. Legs, ball, it's like similar to the neck and wrists, but not double ball peg unless you count it as it goes all the way around. But thigh cut, which is nice. His knees are double jointed. Okay. Yeah, these are single. These are double. Really nice there. And then looks like a hinge. And whoa, amazing. Watch out, Conor McGregor. There's a new twisty ankle guy in town. This is real nice. Really nice. So I was going to say before, if you watch the Shredder video, as I said, he came out kind of, when I got him out of the package, he was really stinky, you know, like petroleum, kind of what plastic's made of. I don't want to repeat myself. Just watch the Shredder video and you'll get more details on that. So Slash was also smelly out the package, same exact smell, but not as bad as Shredder because I guess he's missing the cape, although he does have a shell. And he is just a little bit hint of it under the shell, I can tell. So he does need, didn't mean to rhyme, but I can tell he needs a, you know, a little bit more. I haven't given him a wash yet. I don't think he needs it. I'm using those like odor absorbers, and I think I'm going to shove him in a bag next. We'll see if he needs it. I've just been having him air out on the shelf. It just kind of sucks that you have to wait weeks or months for these things to air out. This does not move. For these things to air out, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to handle them and get my hands stinky and then transfer that stink to other figures, or put him in a box with other figures and it stinks up all of them. I've had that happen before. So, you know, oh, his like a kick up. I don't know if I did that front and back. But yeah, splits. He's really nice. Yeah, so not as bad, but just something to note, which is, you know, kind of a shame. We'll see how the rest of them come out. I will let you know every video how that happens. But all right, let's get into his many accessories. He comes with a ton of hands. So he comes with 2 hands on. Looks like a gripping right, another right hand, maybe a sword. Open left, it's 3. Fist, another fist. Looks like another trigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hands. That's really nice. Comes with another head sculpt, which I also like. Here, let's see if we can give that. Well, let's do the comparison real fast, and then I'll swap it. I think I like the bandana one a little more, but I like how you could give him different looks. You know what I mean? I guess if you want him more the gun slash, you know, this is his look. If you want him more samurai slash, give me a little bit Raphael vibes. But yeah, nice, really nice. I'm gonna go with the original head sculpt there. I thought it took the peg with it, but pretty easy to swap in and out. Always the main head is always the easiest, probably because of the heating and cooling the figure goes through traveling over here. Maybe, I don't know, it gets used to the original. All right, next up was one of my favorite accessories is a mini baby Slash who's so angry. Love it. Love these. I love getting these as a kid. Remember collecting those like ooze canisters, and they came with like a glow-in-the-dark turtle. This is giving me that vibe. I love it. Love it. And of course, comes with his little Binky tree. Or Blinky. I think it was Binky. Like a pacifier, but I like that a lot. I like that a lot. It comes with random stuff, like a mug of beer, it looks like. That is so nice. That is so nicely sculpted. Looks straight out of like World of Warcraft or something like that, you know? Well, that doesn't have a slash, and that has a slash. Cool. I like that little detail. It comes with the gun. A little flintock, old school thing with the knife. Nicely painted. Joytoy does an amazing job. Another random thing, a lobster sandwich. I'm sure this is all from the comics and stuff like that. You know, I barely remember him from the cartoon. I remember the toys and action figures obviously a lot more than like what he was back in the day. I remember him being strong but stupid. I guess you could put that on the tip of the sword, maybe. Let's find out. No, maybe, kinda. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but whatever. He comes with 2 katana blades, which I love, and I think they're supposed to just like go in the back here, just slide right in like that. That's what's up. I like that. I like that a lot. Really nice. And then he comes with a couple of claws after his master shredder there, which I like a lot too. Wooden handles and all that. Really nice, really nice. Comes with 2 daggers, which one I lost for a little while, but found it. It was right in front of my face. It's always in the easiest spot. Sometimes they jump, you know, that's what my grandma used to say. It jumps because you'll lose something and it'll jump to another room or something. It's ridiculous. She used to say, it jumps. But yeah, so found them, really cool daggers. And some bases, which is nice. Comes with this part sewer base. I guess I have to get the rest to continue that. So, I thought you could open it. Can you? No, it looks like it just attaches. Yeah, like that. Okay. Cool. And then he comes with another. I wasn't going to use this, but I think I'm going to use it as like a manhole cover. You know what I mean? It kind of works. I mean, not as detailed as that, obviously, but you get the idea. And it kind of, you know, a little diorama, whatever. And his final accessory, a shield. Big wooden. Man, these things are so well painted and detailed. Even though he's smaller scaled and he's priced like a higher figure, you get a lot. And the paint is just amazing. I was collecting Acid Rain for a while, but I got priced out of that. They went a little too high. They went like $60, $70. Now they're going for $100 for this size. I cannot do that. If these ever go that high, you know, unless it's like a big deluxe, like a Technodrome or something, a vehicle, yeah, I can't afford to go that high. That's not really afford it, but it's not worth it. You can't go too high. They're at the perfect, right at the line there, perfect price point. All right, let's do some comparisons real quick. Nothing too fancy. Here's the shredder. Actually, let's move the manhole cover. Here's Shredder. Actually, let's get him a little bit closer in here. And he is, let's use the bricks in the back, about the same size. Yeah, maybe, I thought Slash was taller, but looks like they're about the same size. All right, let's bring in a couple turtles. Let's bring in Donatello. Definitely smaller there. And will Raphael fit? No, I'm gonna have to move Shredder. Best Shredder. Oroku Saki. Here's Raph. So, that looks cool. I like that. All right, one more. Still Joytoy, but I'm gonna have to make some room here. Make some room. Tortugas. Ninja Tortugas. Here's Warhammer Terminator Steel Knight guy. Well, Grey Knight, I should say. But yeah, get him in frame there. He's huge. But yeah, again, you can see I love mixing this. Like for me, I was collecting Warhammer, right? And then they came out the Ninja Turtles. So I just made the Turtles like another faction. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Warhammer is such a crazy, everything world is in it. You know, you can stick aliens in it flawlessly. You can stick like the Covenant from Halo in it. So I think it works. And I mean, they'll probably get crushed in like real gameplay style. But I mean, they could kind of do the ninja stealth thing, I guess, work it out that way. But yeah, I don't want to go into too much on Warhammer because that's like hours and hours long conversation. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this Slash came out. I'm excited to get more. I'm definitely all in on this line. Yeah, I suggest don't sleep on it because they will sell out eventually. They are taking a while to sell out only because they're kind of difficult to get in some places, but not in others. You know what I mean? In the States, it's hard, but other places, it's not. So, you know, it's just kind of, you'll find them here and there, and I'm sure someone else would sell, you know, if they bought it from them, they could always sell on eBay or something like that, but I don't know how prohibited it is, but, I mean, there's, you can get it, and I'm sure they're going to work it out where, they'll ship to America at some point, so just be patient, but I suggest getting them when you can, start with the turtles, and if you like them, then continue on, or just get your favorite character, you know, like Slash. You can start with Slash if you like him too, or whoever, if they made them. They made quite a few now. Krang, Casey, April, like Triceratons, so many. So you can't really go wrong. Yeah, I'm excited again for more. I heard a van might be on the horizon, so that'd be really sweet. Oh, the fingers are nice and soft too, so you can get that right in there, no problem. Hope they do a Technodrome. You could use your original like 5-inch scale vehicles like from back in the 80s and 90s, and some of it works, like the Technodrome and things like that. I don't know about the new Technodrome. I heard it's actually too small, but yeah, it works. Try it out. Don't sleep, especially if you're a turtle fan or you just want something new. I mean, this speaks for itself. I don't have to say, oh, look how good this is. You can see. You have eyes. Gonna get more. Stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe. Till next time.